The minority in Parliament has put together a motion demanding immediate steps to review the 1992 Constitution. The motion, expected to be moved when the House reconvenes at the end of the month, will, among others, call for a bipartisan approach. The last review of the Constitution was in 2010 during the late President Mills's era. That was an attempt to review the Constitution, but the outcome of that review was never fully implemented. Minority Leader Harun Idrisu tells my colleague Elton Brobe his side is convinced the Constitution needs to be reviewed to meet current realities. He notes that decoupling the executive from the legislature and the setting up of an independent emolument committee, among others, are key for reforms.
Is for the national interest to reign supreme and not partisan interest. So this is an opportune moment for Ghana to review thoroughly the 1992 Constitution. So I look forward to the coming days of a presidential review commission on the work that was done under President J.E.A. Mills, so that this is the time that we should embark on the needed constitutional reforms. We stand together in terms of parity of numbers and strength, and this is where we can do meaningful adjustment to the 1992 Constitution to serve
specific
the
areas
people
would
of
you want
Ghana.
to see some reforms in the 1992 Constitution?
There are those who are convinced about decoupling ministers from being members of Parliament. There are those who believe in the establishment of the Independence Emolument Committee. I just think that primarily, unless President Nana Addo Dankwa has some fundamental disagreement, he should respect the white paper that President Mills issued as President of Ghana on the Constitutional Review report, or further review it and improve upon it. And the election of MMDCs. I mean, look at how long it's taking him to get DCs appointed. But the elective principle, are they going to be elected on partisan lines or elected as it pertains in other jurisdictions? The question to ask is, who will finance those campaigns? Will it be the political parties? Are we capable of doing that? Won't it yield another political corruption of vote buying?
But speaking to members of the Ghana Anti-Corruption Coalition in August, President Akufo-Addo said the presidency cannot initiate the review process, but is also unconvinced about a wholesale review of the Constitution.
I don't believe that the Constitution is the work of the President of the Republic. For the President to decide in the comfort of his study that he is satisfied that there must be a review of the Constitution, and that by that process engage the process of constitutional review. And if anything else at all, it should be at the very least the Parliament of the Republic at any one given time that will stand forward to say that these are matters which we think should engage the public attention so that there can be a collective. But for the President to say he's satisfied that there ought to be a review and therefore engage the process, I thought it was flawed. I said it to the Constitutional Review Committee. To have a republic that has lasted nearly 30 years in the context of our history, to change the constitutional arrangements that have assisted this durability, we should be very careful how we go about it.
The proposed review, if through a private member's motion, may not stand because of financial implications it may impose on the state. So what forms must it take? Convener of the Fix the Country movement, Backup Vomo, has some suggestions.
If it necessitates a referendum, would obviously say it imposes a charge on the consolidated fund. It will not go. But even that, it has to pass through the Business Committee of Parliament for them to accept to even put it on the agenda. So the time it would take to even consider 200 amendments of Constitution would be forever and ever happen. That's one thing. Secondly, we have to remember that a piecemeal amendment process is not pro-poor. What I mean is that it's only persons with some proximity to political elite who can get a bill they have drafted considered by those in Parliament for them. So a larger majority of people may want a particular thing, but it would never get any uptake, because they don't have the kind of friendships and the networks to compel politicians to do something in the people's interest. So that piecemeal process would be forever, it would never happen.